What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the Social Grade School. It is 25 degrees where I am. What about you? Is it 25 degrees? Is it 30 degrees? We already know I love the cold weather, and I had to break up the sweater because of it. All right, enough chit chat. You guys see the title of the video. You guys see the thumbnail. We're doing a clone war, or a war between French Avenue and Lataffa. I love both of these fragrance houses. One house I got 4 fragrances from, another I got 3 from, but I love them all the same. Which one do you think is gonna win? Which one do you not think is gonna win? Do you think it's gonna be a tie? You guys gotta tune in and strap in for the rest of that conversation. But if you're getting value from this channel, if you're getting value from the video, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and then hit the notification bell as well. That'll help me push me through the YouTube algorithm. Lego. What's going on, party people? It's your boy Ace Taylor from the Social Grade School. I'm back with another video, and you guys see the title. We got a clone war. We got a war between French Avenue, and a powerhouse by Lataffa. This one is Lataffa Teriyaki Intense. All right. Now this one is quite literally one of my favorite wintertime fragrances, if I'm not mistaken. And then the other favorite of mine from French Avenue is Amber Empire. Quickly, I've worn this for like a week and a half, 2 weeks straight, and I just can't get enough. But which fragrance house should you go with if you're first starting out, or if you're just trying to lean in one direction? We're going to do a war. We're going to talk about the pros. We're going to talk about the cons. We're going to do all this good stuff, right? So you guys want to strap in. And we're going to start off with Lataffa first, because I think I have a little bit more experience with this. And the one I'm wearing today, guys, is this one right here. It's called my Chabria. I have it on my hand right here, but we'll just spray it just one time for the boys. Shout out to you guys, right? Because I love this stuff. At first, I didn't like it. It's no secret, but as my nose matured, and I think as the weather changed as well, I started to appreciate this one a lot more, just because of its simplicity and that apple smoky nature of it. I love that shit, and you just can't go wrong. Now, if I'm being honest with you, this is not blind buy safe. If you like Killian Smoking Hot, if you've tried that one before, if you smelled it on anyone, you guys already know how much pressure that applies. This one is inspired by that, so you can't go wrong, or you're not going to go wrong with this one right here for Lataffa. And then if I'm rating this one, I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10. Well, I can't use 7. All right. I'm not going to use 7. I'm going to give it a 6 because I can't use 7. And I don't think giving it an 8 would be appropriate for right now. Okay. I think there's some places where they could have improved on. Sometimes it can feel a little bit synthetic, but as far as my grading criteria, I think everyone kind of leans into that 7 ballpark, just because it's easy just to assign somebody a 7. All right, so that one is the first one. Let's go with the second one with French Avenue. It's called French Avenue Spectre Ghost. You guys already know, if you saw my video yesterday or the other day, whichever one that came out, like, I love this stuff. I like the powdery vanilla, and after a full day's wear, especially in the dead of winter, it just doesn't really last like that. I'm going to have to get the original, which is called Nishane. And I have it actually pulled up here. And if I'm not mistaken, the bottle goes for about $280. I can get it on discount right now because it's, Black Friday, Cyber Mondays, whatever. It's a Christmas season. People are going to be giving out, stuff with discounts all the time. But it's for $280. I can get it on discount for $170. So I may be looking into getting that. But this is a phenomenal fragrance. Like, you can't go wrong. Like, if I'm spending $50 on a fragrance and I want to smell good, I got a special occasion, a business casual occasion, I got a dinner to go to, this is going to be for those types of situations. This will give you those James Bond vibes, especially with the box and with the bottle design as well. And as far as the scent profile as well, ooh, the atomizer is phenomenal. Okay, anyways, as far as the scent profile as well, it's a powdery vanilla, fresh spices, woods, soft. You're not gonna be too offensive at all to anybody in any building or any situation that you step into. People are gonna walk by you. People are gonna make eye contact. People are gonna want to know what you have on. This one is a good non-offensive cologne. My only problem with that is that it lasts 4 to 5 hours, maybe 6 hours on skin. You know what I mean? I would venture to say 5, 6 hours on skin. But then it just kind of dies down, and then it just veers off, and that's because of the soft, powdery vanilla nature of it. And this is what I'm smelling. You know what I mean? After a full day's wear, this is my conclusion. Maybe somebody has something different that they want to add. Drop it down in the comment section below. But yeah, if I'm rating it on a scale 1 to 10, I'll be giving this one a 6 as well. And that's solely because of longevity. The opening is fire. Like if you got somewhere to go for 3, 4 hours, that is going to be the one that you're going to reach for every single time. All right, moving over to French Avenue, and we are going with Royal Blends Sequoia. Oh my God, I love this stuff. I love this stuff. Like they take the harsh boozy. Sometimes Angel Cherry is way too bougie, or maybe it's because my nose is not mature enough to handle that stuff, right? But sometimes I feel like that there's not every occasion calls for that. This you can wear to almost any occasion and get away with it. And I say almost every occasion because this kind of gives me the vibe of you have to either dress this one up, you can't really dress this one down. You have the raspberry, the cognac, the liqueur. You have maybe rose in this as well. I gotta get some more skin. Oh yeah, like that. As soon as you spray, you're gonna get a blast of liqueur from this fragrance as well. Like for 80 mLs, guys, $50 is not bad at all. And by the way, guys, if you're noticing a trend, a lot of these fragrances are $50 and under, and a lot of these bottle designs are just so phenomenal that like, why would you not get them? Like, I'm a bottle whore. You guys know that about me, so yeah, I'm probably gonna lean more towards getting some of these bottles just because I love the way that they look. Anyways, moving on, right? For this one, guys, this one is soft. It's not gonna be loud. If you just want to apply mad pressure, just spray like 10 to 12 times like that. That's what you're gonna get. And because of the longevity, because of the lack of sillage, I'm not gonna rate this one higher. I'm gonna rate this one an 8. And the only reason why is because of the longevity. And the only reason why it's not higher on the list is because the projection is not there. And sometimes you're going to need that projection, especially if you're going to want to stand out, be unique, whatever the case may be. Now, moving on to Lataffa, right? Because Lataffa has another banger. And this is quickly becoming one of my favorite soft, intimate scents. And this was called Lataffa Assad Bourbon. Guys, like, when it comes to fragrances that are soft, that gives me that smells like a little bit of honey, that gives me that type of vibe. I need that, right? Now, I don't think that this fragrance has honey in it. Never trust a creator that doesn't spray it on skin. I don't think it has honey in it, but it has bourbon. You're gonna get a bourbon when you first spray it. You're gonna get that vanilla off the top. Maybe some either cedarwood or sandalwood or something like that. But it's blended so well, and it's so affordable, guys. Like, and it doesn't really project like a beast at all. You know what I mean? Like for the first 2 hours, the sillage is gonna be crazy, right? But then after that, it's gonna die down for a skin scent, more intimate setting. So this is gonna be more for a date night. Now, if I'm going on a date, which I don't date, but if I'm going on a date, this is the one I'm going to reach for, simply because I want her to come and smell me. I want her to come close. I want her to be kiss my neck or whatever the case may be. You guys can use your imagination. I'm not going to go into those details. You naughty boys. Okay? I'm not going to do all that stuff. But what I think I am going to do is I'm going to rate this fragrance because this is a good one, right? I would rate this one. I think rating it an 8 in this context because we're looking at projection, we're looking at sillage, we're looking at longevity, because it does last. It does last. Don't get me wrong. I would have to rate it a 6. Okay, I would have to rate it a 6, and that's simply because the projection is not there. It's more of a skin scent. It's more of a date night fragrance, but that one is exactly what you. That's exactly the realm that you want to be in. So if we're doing a video like that, this is gonna be a higher rating, maybe an 8 or a 9. You know what I mean? But because we have strict standards over here, we have the other ones that we have a 6 rating, the French Avenue Lataffa, a 6 rating. It's just what it has to be. All right, moving on, we're down to our last two fragrances, guys, and we are going to go. Actually, we got 3 fragrances left. Yeah, we got 3 fragrances left, and we're gonna go with Liquid Run by French Avenue. Guys, you already know, like, this is like a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for me, hands down. I don't even need to spray. Well, let me see if I can skin that. Yeah, let me go and spray this guy. Let me go. This is so good, bro. It's blended so well. The white florals, the orange blossom, the vanilla gourmand aspect to it is what makes this fragrance a 10 out of 10 to me. Like, you're not gonna go wrong with this if you're solely looking for just one fragrance out of everything, right? If you chose French Avenue Liquid Run, I wouldn't fault you for that at all because it's just that goddamn good. Okay, but also hold your horses because Lataffa is coming back with the 10 out of 10 as well, and we got Lataffa Teriyaki Intense by Mr. Quentin Beaches. Okay, you guys already know I'm coming with this goddamn. Okay, let me calm down. Alright, look, you guys know how I'm coming with this fucking fragrance, guys. This is fire. It's so fire that it's on par with Liquid Run. In matter of fact, I wouldn't even be mad if you put it over Liquid Run. Let me see where I have it. Let's get it up. Okay, no, I gotta spray this one. It's just that good. Yes. I love when you first spray a fragrance on, that feeling that it gives you, kind of like it gives you like those the goosebump effects because it's just that good. That's kind of like what it's doing to me. Like, for me, this type of fragrance is it's so fire that, like, bruh, like, you can't go wrong with it, bruh. Like, that plum mixed with the vanilla, it has that kind of like that almost boozy nature to it, but then it kind of that trails off and kind of does its own thing. Like, again, I'm a bartender, so I mix and match drinks and everything. Well, I used to be a bartender, and so used to mix and match drinks all the time. So as I'm, mixing and matching drinks, I'm like, why does this taste good? Why does it not taste good? I'm kind of always trying to figure out some different stuff. And this right here, I gotta figure out like why perfumes do that and how they perform so well like that. Because this is absolutely phenomenal. Like, on one hand, it's like one, but on the other hand, it's another. You know what I mean? So it's just like I get the best of both worlds. That boozy, that plum, that vanilla nature. The more it dries down, the more you're gonna smell that vanilla aspect to it. But if I'm walking by somebody, someone's gonna be like, "That's a unique scent profile. It's gonna do well in the wintertime. It's not gonna be too much." And if I was you, and if you wanted to pick this one, I couldn't fault you for it either. This one is called Lataffa Teriyaki Intense by Lataffa. You know what I mean? So you wouldn't go wrong. But French Avenue is coming back with another. You could maybe call this one a 10 out of 10 if you wanted to. I don't know, but this one is called Amber Empire. Like, we this is some hard hitting stuff right here, yeah. And I'm running out of skin, so I gotta figure out where I'm gonna spray this one. Hold on. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna spray it on my hand or a finger or something like that, because guys, like, I just got this one. I've been wearing it for like a week and a half or whatever. It's so, like, I don't know if you guys know, but I love this, the dark ambery, the musky, that masculine DNA that sometimes that perfumers make. Like, I'm a sucker for that. Like oud maracuja. I smelled it on somebody. The sillage was absolutely crazy. You know what I mean? So I was like, bro, what is that you have on? Like, obviously, I don't have like $500 to spend on a fragrance, but like, those type of fragrances is my thing, right? But this right here is a dupe to Clive Christian's Blonde Amber. This one is called Amber Empire by French Avenue. I would venture to say that this is a 10 out of 10. Okay. Um, yeah, like to me, and this is all fragrance is subjective, right? So everyone's gonna have their own opinions and differing opinions, and I respect it. But just as a standalone fragrance, if I didn't know that this was a dupe to Blonde Amber, it would be hard to beat it. You know what I mean? It would be really hard to beat it. The amber nature, the woody nature, the masculine aspects that you have of it, the longevity of the fragrance itself, and the projection is gonna be absolutely phenomenal. Like if you have synthetic clothes, if you putting this on a uniform or something like that, or underneath your uniform, it's gonna stay on that uniform. And once you get in the heat, it's gonna start projecting like crazy, right? But this is not something that I will wear all year round. Autumn in the fall season autumn in the winter season is going to be absolutely perfect for this shit, right? But if you're asking me, I'm ranking this at 10 out of 10. Like, hands down, they did their thing with this one. And then the more I let it sit, the better it gets. I believe this one is like, what, 30, 31% oil concentration? I don't know. I think it's 31% oil concentration. I'll have to look online or something like that. But out of everything that we went over, guys, French Avenue, Lataffa, right? Lataffa Teriyaki Intense, right? Liquid Brun, okay? Which one are you guys going with? You can't go wrong with either one, especially for the wintertime, right? You guys, I know I'm biased. I'm biased to the dark amber nature. So if I'm going with one or another and I have to choose, right? Can I choose two? Can I choose two? One or the other? 1 and 1A, right? Yeah, I'll go with one, right? And then 1A is going to be Lataffa Teriyaki Intense, okay? I have to do this. I have to do this, right? 1 and 1A, like especially for the autumn in the winter time. Like, don't ask me to choose which is the best because I can't. I think both houses do their own thing. I do think that they both do things well in and of itself. But if you're asking me to choose one, which one's better, I'm not going to be able to do that. I think that you should experience them both for yourself. Which one do you prefer? I think both of them have some great fragrances. I also think both of them have some duds. I done bought some duds from them, but that should not make an impact on what type of experience that you're getting with these fragrances. Anyways, guys, that was it for me today. If you got value from this channel, if you found this entertaining, if you like this type of stuff, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and then hit the notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a video to this channel. As always, guys, you guys know I love you, I appreciate you, and then we'll holler at you at the next video. Peace.